Oh, you know what? I was on mute. We have audio back. How about now? This thing called love, I just can't handle it. This thing called love, I must get round with it. Ain't it ready? Crazy little thing called love. This thing called love, it cries in a cradle all night. It swings, it jives, shakes all over like a jellyfish, kinda like it. Crazy little thing called love. There goes my baby. She knows how to rock and roll. She drives me crazy. She gives my heart a cool fever. She keeps me in a cool, cool sweat. Gotta relax and get cool and get hip and get on my track. Take a backseat hitchhike. Take a long ride on my motorbike till I'm ready. I'm ready. Let's hit it, baby. Hey, what's up? I hope you guys like our new intro music. It's Fungi Live. It is 12 p.m. Central on a Thursday. That means it's time to go live. For all you marketing, brand, communications rock stars, we're here to help you grow your audience, grow your business, grow your career with some helpful tools. And today's topic is, what's the deal with LinkedIn? Is it for job recruiters and people who are looking for jobs? Is it just for people to send really weird automated inbox requests on? We're going to get into that. But before so, is that a phrase? My name is Matt Cornelison. I am the founder and producer at Fungi Media. And with me, as always, we have Ashley and Demian in the studio making it happen on the ones and the twosies. All right, let's jump right into it. Seriously, for reals, I want to actually virtually jump into my LinkedIn profile through the magic of animation. Doodle-doo, doodle-doo. There I am. Hey, what's up? Demian, amazing job on this. Okay, all right, here we are. We're talking LinkedIn. I want to start this thing off with a fun little fact. Did you know that 50% of all social traffic to B2B websites comes from LinkedIn? And that is more than Facebook, more than Twitter. Kind of a big deal, LinkedIn. Also, shameless plug, little fact, 59% of executives say that they would prefer watching the video in terms of content on LinkedIn over reading the other stuff, whatever that is. So just something to consider as we're talking through this stuff today. I'm curious if you guys ever get any of these weird automated inbox requests. I thought it would be fun to imagine what that person on the other end of that message, writing that message, would be like in real life. Let's roll that video and see.
Matt, you don't know me, but I'd like to that for sure. Well, I just told you so. I run a business that helps businesses like yours do business. I'd like to learn more about your business and how you might buy something from me. If that sounds good, you can visit my calendar link here and take extra steps and more time out of your day to set up a call with me. Regards, Jerry. Matt, Jerry here, following up on my previous message with even less value than before. Did you know 66% of small and medium-sized business owners wish they knew more about what I'd be interested in a call to help me fill my sales quota? Jerry. Hi Matt, what's up? It's been almost 3 days and I haven't heard back from you, but I'm sure you're just busy and it's nothing personal, but even more reason to get a call on the calendar. Regards, Jerry. Dear Matt, what happened to us? I've been going over and over it in my head, and I just wish you would tell me what I did wrong. Was it the statistic? If it was the statistic, let me know, and I can find another one. I just feel like some of this is on you. You've been so unresponsive. Look, if it's over, just say so. And if I don't hear back from you this time, I'll have no choice but to add you to our digital newsletter and email campaign. Goodbye, Jerry.
All right, we got to give it up to Demian, who played our Jerry. Demian, or Jerry, should we call you Jerry? Fantastic work. Yeah, that's what it's like. Okay, LinkedIn isn't all about the weird inbox requests. I know for a fact that it is a great opportunity for marketers like myself to make meaningful connections with people, but I've kind of wanted to dig a little bit into that more. So that's why we have with us today our resident social media oracle and LinkedIn expert. Her name is Heather Dobson. She's formerly with GoDaddy, recently left GoDaddy to start at a really cool startup. Heather Dobson, welcome to the show. How are you?
Hi, thanks. I'm fantastic, Matt. And feeling the pain of that video.
Yeah.
I feel like you took a stroll through my inbox.
Yeah, we just kind of like summed it up, put it into a video for you. Hopefully not too many. I mean, I think probably people are feeling the pain a little bit. But let's talk about the opportunity, though. The flip side of this. What is the opportunity for marketers on LinkedIn?
Yeah, I think a lot of people look at LinkedIn as a place to put a resume, or like, oh no, I need to find a job. I'm just going to go on LinkedIn and look for a job. On the other side of that, as that video showed, people look at it as a target rich environment to go fishing. Let's get rid of both of those mindsets and really shift our thinking into LinkedIn is a place that we can actually build meaningful connections to help grow our business, help positively impact our lives and the lives of other people.
That sounds like such a better place, making the world a
Yeah.
better place. Well, dive into the kind of the bad a little bit more. Like, what are some of the things that people are doing that we want to sort of avoid? Give us some specifics there.
Yeah, so I think the first mistake that people make is that they don't have a plan when they go into LinkedIn. They just are kind of like, I'm going to go in and check who's posted what, or I'm just going to put my resume up there, or whatever. They don't go in with an intention and a purpose. But then from the tactical aspects of it, glaringly, people don't use an appropriate profile picture. So there's a picture with them and their significant other, or with their kids, or like somebody's cropped out, or it's stretched weird, or they're trying to give their blue steel model face, unless you're a model or an actor. Like,
got it.
Yeah.
Point taken.
And the banner image is important too, and that gets overlooked also. The banner image is just an additional opportunity to give a kind of a little sneak peek into what you do. The blind connection requests and the way people are sending connection requests, or the way they're responding to them also, is probably the most glaring mistake that I see people make. And the blind connection request is just sending a connection request with no message with it whatsoever. Just send it out.
Yeah, I see that. I get that all the time.
Yeah, let's stop doing that.
Take that note down.
Yes.
Okay, so those are some of the things that people are doing, maybe want to avoid. Let's talk about what can people, or how should people be focusing on LinkedIn?
Right. So there's three things that I always tell people right from the beginning that really levels up into a successful LinkedIn strategy. And one is to optimize your profile. Two is to make meaningful connections. And three is to create. So optimizing your profile that's your opportunity to make a first impression with people. And there's a lot of different steps in here. We could talk about this for a week because there's so many different things in here. But then also that make those meaningful connections. This is how you send those connection requests and what your follow-up, really what your intention behind those connection requests are, and how you're connecting with people outside of the connection request from a comment standpoint and all of that kind of stuff. Okay. And then create the compelling content. Your goal on LinkedIn is to get comments. A lot of people think that the goal is to get the share. The comment is the holy grail on LinkedIn.
Is that like an algorithm thing that is good for you? Okay.
Yep, it's absolutely an algorithm thing, because if you make a comment on somebody's post that I'm not connected to, but because you and I are connected on LinkedIn, that's going to show up in my feed. Yes. And then that gives me exposure to other people's content. That is much more important than the share.
Got it. Okay. Makes sense. Perfect. Well, can we apply this in a real life situation? You want to take a look at my
I thought
profile?
We could dive in and see some of the optimization that we could do.
Let's go full screen and check that out. Okay. Yeah. So Heather,
Yeah.
No holds bar. Just jump right in.
Yeah,
Show
you
me
know me
what we're
better
working
than
with.
that. Look, your profile picture, solid, banner image. I love it because it's a representation of what you do. This little piece right here that is under your name, this is called the title. And this is an opportunity that a lot of people miss. LinkedIn automatically fills this in with whatever your current job title is on your when you've listed your jobs down there. But there's a lot of different ways to leverage this. If you look over here on the far right hand side where people also viewed, and you see it has their name and their title, their name
Yeah.
and their title. It's really
So
freaking boring,
right.
right? But if you take a look at like what I've done with mine over here, I have actually filled mine in with work that I do. It's actually
Hey,
keywords.
what does that say? Read that out loud to us. We've
Okay,
got like
so
a split screen effect here.
marketing, social operations, enterprise social media, community engagement, employee advocacy, veteran, speaker.
So for the viewers at home, sorry if you're watching right now, we're we're just we're not showing you guys exactly what we're seeing here on our end, but are we able to flip over? Nope. Okay. So we're gonna have you read it just because
Yep.
we get a little
Not a
technical thing
problem.
going
And
on.
people can go take a look at my profile too
Okay.
and see the difference between your profile where it has your title, founder at Fungi Media,
Right.
versus what I have as a title, marketing, social, all these different things that I do. And that's important for two reasons. One, it has search value inside LinkedIn. So if people are searching social
Okay.
operations or enterprise social media, I'm going to show up in that. And two, when I do show up in searches, like in that people also viewed, then it actually shows up saying what I do,
Got
not
it.
just what my title is. And that's a really just a one little critical piece that people miss
So
often.
if you're watching this right now, we got it zoomed in on the right spot there. You can see how Heather has marketing, social operations, enterprise social media, community engagement, and that shows up on search. But it also shows you a lot more about what she does outside of work too, right? Because you have veteran and speaker.
Right, exactly. I'm a military veteran, and
Right.
I always want to connect with other people who are veterans, and so that's
Okay.
an important component for me to have in there.
Let's take a look at, you mentioned inbox requests. Can you show us an example of
Absolutely.
that in action?
I want to show you like so typically when we get an inbox request or get a request or something in our inbox, a connection request, it has nothing, right? I tell people use people's first name,
Okay.
give them some kind of activity that shows them that you've taken action, right? And this guy, he wrote a post. I wasn't connected to him. Someone I'm connected to commented on the post, which then put it in my feed. So then I read it. I thought it was awesome. I commented on it. He then sent me this connection request. Heather,
Okay.
started with my name, and then said, I appreciate your comment on my recent post, and named the specific post. Not just I appreciate your comment or appreciate you reading my post. He named the specific post that I commented on.
Got it. Okay.
And this is really powerful to do it this way instead of all those connection requests that we get that have nothing in them, or it just says, I like your video. Your video
Right.
summed it up.
Got it. Super powerful. That's super helpful. Heather, thank you so much for showing us that, taking a little peek into an actual real profile. I'm definitely going to dig in and apply that to my profile and update it and make sure I'm doing that with my inbox. So Heather, thank you so much for joining us today.
Awesome. Bye.
All right. Well, that wraps it up for us. I think, right guys? Should we take it out?
I think so.
All right. Well, thank you so much for joining Fungi Live. Heather, thank you so much for joining us. We will see you next Thursday for Fungi Live at 12 p.m. Central. All right. Have a good one.